That's true. We'll have a lot to talk about. They're hitting each other. They're hitting each other. They're still hitting each other.
They have a long time to work up the aggression. Okay,
yeah, there's
Ian does flash.
They're trying to pick this one up. Ultimate does go down as Maha is being protected. Heroic Entrance comes in, and now he can't take any damage. Explosive Cast a little bit too early, and that means it's not going to do any of the damage. Ian now looking for his way in. His Tempt is going to fall down. First blood goes to Beyond. Is now BBQ chasing after ADD, but he's keeping two people busy.
Sliver of health. Really long fight. BBQ caught out. MVP used their flashes. You might think it's all over, but MVP fights stronger early. They have Fate's Call. Maha largely DPS'd out the Gragas ultimate right at the tail end of the Cosmic Radiance, meaning the Callisto doesn't go down. But the base values are higher from MVP at this point in the game. One of the times where they'd rather fight, and they do get a small advantage, even if it is predictably a long tank fight.
Yeah.
Watch Maha here. The second shot hits. He would have died to death by that.
Yes, he would have. He was down. That was single-digit health, approximately. Now Beyond, he's going to take his shot at getting this dragon. Bit of extra regen seems to be the aim of the game here for both of these teams. They're both looking for it. Ian once again getting turned on. A fair bit of damage, but honestly, he's not taking much of it. That's just going to be stolen away. Bless says, thank you very much for the leash, and will now try and get himself out. Deadly Flourish once again just going to try and stop the assault. Look, I'm looking at China, man.
Oh, Imps.
Uzi's going to be bringing it back as well. There's lots of Vayne players over there.
Uzi and Imp, as you say. Big chance of that.
The Dream. Okay. Rupture going to land multiple times here as Crazy's just gone nuts onto ADD. The Bramble Smash going to at least create some distance as Bless probably turned up a little bit too late, but we're going to look towards the bottom side as Maha's just going to get punched by a cow. The extra damage doing some work there as well as Max. He has to run the heck away. Looking glorious while he does it, but there's the curtain call. He's getting slowed down, and he just walks against the wall. It's not where you want to be, as boom goes the dynamite. Now Temp just looking for it onto Maha. Rocket not going to land there, but BBQ now wanting to follow up. Ian just casually saunters his way in towards this bottom side of the map as they want to push this wave towards the tower, but there is enough wave clear, and there's the turn onto the Galio. Maha pretty safe towards the back end of this fight as Ghost at about half health, but now Maha's in trouble. Ultimate will go off. No, it just didn't get put down onto the Callista. Unfortunate stuff as Max will get headbutt pulled. The Heroic Entrance not going to be enough. There's now both teleports going off. Bless flashes his way out as now ADD, the attack of the roots. There they go. And he will have to flash his way out of here.
And MVP is stacking magic resist, which is largely what you need against everyone but Ghost. So Ghost having gold is the worst possible thing for the side of MVP because he does a lot of damage right now.
Yep, he's actually doing the damage to the turret at the moment. Now going to turn onto Ian, who gets booped back into his team. Okay, surviving for a very long time though is Tempt. He's in trouble. Curtain call comes down as Ian. Okay, he's on walkabout at the moment as there's the Jhin getting turned on. Beyond wants to find him. The ultimate's going to come out, but he flashes back to his team.
Cho'Gath had that bug fixed about 2 years ago. He no longer has the hilarious knock-ups. The knockbacks are happening. ADD taking damage.
We may actually need to talk about his death relatively soon as Sap Magic was doing some work. BBQ are the first ones to respond as Heroic Entrance comes down and not happening.
Which sends you with Infernal.
That's true. That's going to be the least good buff. That's going to be once again the 50-50 being controlled as ADD gets turned on, but who cares? Because he takes about no damage. Maha finally found his ultimate button. Cosmic Radiance, another option is there's no damage being done to Tempt, and enough to actually get a kill as Beyond picks that one up. Justice Punch onto Totoro, and he gets taunted in the end after flashing out of the way. Doesn't have Unbreakable Will anymore, and he may also fall down as Maha gets his first kill.
This is not as trivial a take as you might think.
Yep, Ghost is going to make his way in there as well, as there's the knock-up onto the Cho'Gath. Maybe not the optimal engaged target, as Beyond almost dies underneath the turret. As here's all the CC, here's all the tanks, and Max is dead. Unfortunately, it's Maha pulling out the sticks, and he's going to be able to pick up the Cho'Gath as we go 1-for-1, but it could have been a Baron instead. BBQ are going to find the fight back. ADD moves out of the way of the curtain call, and the Sap Magic is doing work. Tempt gets slowed down by a billion different things, and now we've got the Benny Hill music. Yakety sax once again from Smithy as ADD can knock himself back in. I believe that was Tempt that turned that one around with a bit more damage than the likes of MVP.
Beyond is 1v4. He should not be able to steal this Baron.
Yeah, his tunnel is down, and he doesn't have flash, and now he's getting knocked up and eaten Okay, that's not going to be the Baron going over to MVP, and it is going to be locked down once again.
Dear diary, I was knocked up and eaten. Feels bad, man. As we go back to what happened at the start here, MVP walking up under turrets because we're all tanks, why not? But during the course of all of this, Ghost is able to get more shots off than you might expect. Crazy gets those big combos that are possible with the health ratio on the true damage from the Cho'Gath. True damage pretty relevant when everyone's a super tank.
Oh yeah.
They weren't able to clean up everyone. They didn't have vision on the actual squishies who were able to walk out of the range of the curtain call. Let's watch here as Tempt forces AD's death. Catch it during the moment. I assume it was the ranged auto attacker hitting the blast cone. It was. Very nice.
Yes. Thankfully, it wasn't the Maokai.
And if they're not there, then the Wombo Engage might take down their 1 DPS dealer because they're not there to peel either.
There's a chain CC. They send the Galio into the fight, though. May not necessarily be the target to focus, but he does take a lot of damage. There's the Roots heading forward, as it's not going to stop Ghost from setting up this curtain call. I mean, it doesn't do a heck of a lot of damage, but Maha moves himself out of the way and fall down. Ghost doing the last hit, but getting a lot of that damage in as well. As Max gets stunned by the Deadly Flourish, they got a fair bit of poke damage as well as Tempt. He's looking for it, gets the flash, and the Trinity Force proc is going to be enough. They'll secure the turret as well, as ADD's going to turn up late. Remember, this is a 4 versus 5. Make that a 5 versus 3. As BBQ are just looking to clean up MVP and grab the Game 1 victory. At least 1 kill is going to go down, and it is Ghost. So a lot of the damage now missing, but Tempt is there. Grabs himself the last remaining kill. That's the ace, and that should be BBQ taking it towards the Nexus turret.
Yeah, 4 tanks standing on a carry means that no one can click on Tempt. He lives. The rest of MVP goes down. They're going to be able to roll down. They can definitely tank up turrets, Atlas. It's the tank meta, and we should have a Game 1 victor. It'll be BBQ.
And Bless looked terrifying with that Gargoyle Stone Plate, man. He looks like this scary insect, like a cicada about to shed his skin. And he was taking about 0 damage there as well, as the Nexus slowly but surely will be taken down as they tank up Fountain Lasers as well. BBQ, after what was a disappointing performance against Samsung, turn it all around.